So today I show you how I collect waste oil during the process. So where is on the steam plant, on which side is waste oil produced? And during running of the machines of the Stuart 5A and also of the Southwest steam pump, uh, of course, oil during the lubrication process and also during the steaming process, oil is splashed around the machine, and I catch up or I collect the oil with various metal bassins which are placed underneath of the machine. In this case, it's this container here. It's so all oil coming from the machine is collected in this metal bassin. On the other side, on the Stuart 5A, we have here this bassin on the bottom. So also here condensed water and oil is collected in this bassin. And during the steaming process, oil is added to the steam to lubricate the cylinders, and this is condensed. Later the steam to recycle it into the system, and on this way this is a condenser where most of the steam is condensed to water, and of course also the oil is collected in this condenser. The steam free of water and or the air, the hot air is going up to the stack, but the oil is collected in the water. And this is, by the way, also used to pre-warm the feeding water. Anyhow, the collected oil in this condenser is finally transported to a filter tower. These are they are built or based on two cylinders. So when I open this valve, the oil under steam, under pressure, is pumped with some condensed water into this inner cylinder, and at the bottom of the cylinder there are holes. If the condensed water is in the outer cylinder, it leaves via this tubing, this filter container, and goes back into the hotwell. And there, in the hotwell, there's it is then finally pumped into the boiler. But how is this oil contaminated condensed water purified? For this purpose I use polyethylene fabrics. It is possible to capture or to this oil into this fabric. I push a piece of this fabric into the inner cylinder, and then the contaminated water with oil is going in on the surface of this polyethylene fabric, is filtrating and passing through during the passing through this fabric, and outside here you have almost water which is almost free of oil. Anyhow, residues which go via this pipe into the hot well, they are purified on a second step with a piece of fabric which is seen here. It is in this compartment, and because there the water is collected via the pump and sucked out, and during this second filtration process then this oil is totally separated almost, and then it goes back via the pumping of the Stuart 5A into the huge boiler. These are the ways how to get rid of oil from the condensed water. So what we do with the oil, which is collected in the bassins and the various bassins. Here I use a huge brass syringe, which I modified in a way. It is from, you see this huge brass syringe, and which has a flexible tube at the bottom, and with this I go into these various locations here in the bassin, for instance, suck out the oil with a huge syringe and place it then into the tank, which I explained in a separated video. So the mixtures with oil and water, which are collected close to the machines, they are collected via this syringe and then stored in the container. And I also made this small device. It is also a brass syringe from an old British car, and I extended it on the top with a huge brass syringe tube. And with this fine tube I can even apply oil after running into the cylinder from top, or suck out the condensed water after running, so that there's no rust formation. And also I reach with this small syringe very also difficult parts of the bassin where I have to collect oil close to the hot machine. But with this trick I am far away from the hot surfaces, and then I can also suck out water and oil mixtures surrounding the machine. And of course I also apply later this condensed water oil mixtures into these containers. So these are two tricks to collect oil on the various parts on the machine, and so all the oil, or most of the oil, can finally even at least partially recycled, and or they are just burned with a fabric here into the fire of the boiler during or after running. Thank you for your attention.